Hey, yo, what's up, guys? June 24th, I took one trade on ES and my execution was absolutely horrible. I did not follow my plan at all, but somehow ended the day green. So, can't complain too much, but I'm gonna learn from this. And I'm gonna be sure what I was looking at before I took that trade. So as you can see here, price has been pushing up since we put in this low right here. So yeah, we have been going down if like we zoom out. But like since we have been seeing a lot of uh momentum to the upside, I was focusing on long setups rather than taking a short at supply zones. So what I was looking at, I wanted like either to play long right here if these um demand zones were touched, or at least like yeah, this demand zone. I was watching for this demand zone and this level right here, but that did not happen since we were pushing from the open. So I was looking at, I had this level right here that I noticed was support right here, kind of like right here. Price broke below it, but buyers defended it, pushed price back above it. So I was watching for a break of this level, and I had basically like three confirmations right there. So if we did break this level, it would have been one confirmation right there to the upside, invalidation of the supply, another confirmation, and the fact that we have been making higher lows and higher highs. So that's another confirmation to play long right there. And I'm gonna be showing my entries now. So what I was looking is, so you can see here, price started to push right from the open. We came to this level, pulled back a little bit, and that's when I noticed like, okay, now I can get in once we break above the level since like we had a healthy pullback. So I was expecting for a break. I wasn't expecting like this much of a break, but I was trying to get long there. So show my entries here. So I had a limit order right here at 59.25. And that was the issue. It was a limit order, not a market order. So I did not get filled at all. Not even one contract for years. I had a limit for two contracts. And my stop was gonna be like around 52, 53, something like that. So it was a very tight stop. And by the way, my target was I saw this gap that hadn't been filled. So I was looking at okay, maybe price is gonna fill that gap. Um so yeah. And then after price broke above where I wanted to get in, I basically canceled the order and market ordered for two contracts, and I got filled 7 points above my initial entry. So that was the first mistake. I shouldn't have uh, traded it because my plan was not in play anymore. Like I said, now my stop was gonna be instead of 59.25 minus like 52, like five something, 6 points, whatever. Now um it was about 18 points, 17 points. So that was way too much. I was not gonna risk that much, but my emotions like took control of that trade. So that huge mistake, even though I ended up green. So I got filled at 66 and I sold my first contract at 71 because I was like, I want to protect my profits because price pushed up with so much momentum and so quickly. I was like, okay, let me take half right here. And then the last one, I was gonna hold it until my target was reached, which was 95. But I was like, right here, I was like, I'm gonna sell it and I'm gonna buy like 6 or 8 micros, which I did try doing, but then I realized, okay, if I close my main position and I have this position right now, like I'm just gonna close everything and call it a day because I had a nice profit. So yeah, but execution was horrible, 100%. This was more of a gamble than a plan. Um, and I just need to be, I guess, more aware of limit orders versus market orders because, um, yeah, limit orders do uh help me to get exactly the price I'm trying to get, but like, it would have, it's not like a huge problem if I get filled at 59.5 instead of 59.25. So I guess I should maybe lean more towards like the market orders, but I'm gonna take a look into that as well. And basically going forward from here next week, I'm gonna be focusing on um long setups depending on how market plays out. As of now, we obviously have been pushing up with with some momentum. Not a lot of momentum because if we zoom out, obviously we're down a lot. But like, since we put in this low, we have been putting in higher lows and higher highs. So that's what I'm focusing on. If that changes, if we start to go back down again, just like here, then that's where the short setups come into play, like just like these right here and stuff like that. But yeah, that's about it. Green Day, by the way, I am in the Lilo evaluation for the 150K. I have a 9K profit target. I am almost halfway there, as you can see. This was a 1K green day for me, even though it was a horrible execution day. But whatever, gonna learn from this and gonna be focusing on executing my trades better for next week. So yeah, that's about it, guys.